All right, welcome back to Campbell Racing. It is that time of the week again. Going to do a Gen 4 Cup at Nashville Superspeedway. It's going to be 80 laps around here in the Campbell Chevy, done by
Good luck,
One to Go
everybody.
Graphics. And if you like the way I look on track, want to look just as good, be sure to check out the description, and Cole's information will be there, and he can get you hooked up.
Good luck.
This is actually the second Gen 4 Cup I've done this week. Wasn't recording for the first one and ended up winning the thing. So see if we can repeat those results here today. We are the number 2 car, and we have qualified on pole, so things are starting the way we need. I tend to save a little bit of tire. Turns out last race I saved a little bit too much in the first run, was able to correct in the second. But still going to save some tire, so it may fall back a couple of positions. Hopefully we'll get the Campbell Chevy back in victory lane. So with that, I'll catch you guys when we're coming to the green. All right, here we go. There is no restart zone here, but I am going to go roughly in the NASCAR restart zone, because if we have later restarts, I want to go a little bit earlier to catch them off guard, and so I don't want to go super early and let them know I'm going to do it.
Make sure you understand where everything is.
Watch the wheel spin,
Pace car's off. Are you ready?
and try to get some green flag laps in. Well, let's go.
Green flag.
I guess he's got to go win the race.
So I guess you should go on green.
Caution's out. Any thoughts on pitting or staying
Geez,
out
is
at all?
it wrecking for lap?
Closed. All right, buddy. Line up behind the 24.
That was
Line up
unfortunate.
behind
We
the
had a
15.
really good jump
Line
there.
up behind the 24.
Is car already out, I guess?
Line up behind the pace car.
Pace car is middle back. I was a little surprised that the green was that early in the restart zone. I thought that it would go a little bit later, so I wasn't trying to wait all the way until the green to go, but ended up working out.
Pit road is open.
Strength field is only 1720,
All right,
which
so we're
is
gonna
really
come around
low,
the pre.
but it's a very split field. So I think that there's like 7 guys that are over 3K, and so you would expect the strength field to be a little bit higher with that, but there's a lot of the lower end guys as well. So that's probably where some of the wrecks are coming in. What they're saying about wrecking for last. So even though it's a low SOF, you could very easily, finish outside the top 10, because there's a bunch of guys in here that know what they're doing. We just need to keep that in mind. So one change I am doing for this race, I always go, well, I'm at 16-1, but I always go -10 on the steering offset and 60% on the brake bias, and that's what I have here as well. But usually the -10 straightens me up on the straightaways. For some reason, it's not here. Even going down the straightaway, even at -10, you can see I'm a little bit off to the right. So -12 or 13 was more even up, but I noticed that I tended to be over-rotating on corner exit, so I went back to the -10 that I'm used to, and it seems to help me be right on that edge without flipping the car over. But I've also been trying to work on using a little more right rear on exit and trying to burn that up, and I think the combination of those two things is what was causing me to go around. So I very easily may end up looping the car because I've been trying to use more right rear.
The road will be closed this time.
Kid, what the fuck, dude?
Who's he talking to? I don't see anybody around him on the relative with that name.
Is it just me, or does it feel like this caution's gone on forever?
Nashville has an extra lap in the pace laps. I don't know why.
It did feel really long.
Must have been a pretty big wreck.
That's not how it works, but okay. This track, I think, is whatever reason it's coded as 6 pace laps instead of 5.
Yeah, I didn't say that it's the reason. I thought that was the reason.
I noticed even where I was, like I was expecting to check up for the pace car coming out of 2 and had to go all the way around, so that didn't help. Make sure we don't slide the tires. Or spin them, I guess. If we lose a couple spots, we lose a couple spots, that's fine.
Get it up to about halfway, then we can start to worry about things. Pace car's off, be ready? All right, man, pace car's off, everybody be on the toes. Green flag.
He spun them.
Oh,
21.523.
Oops.
whoopsie.
I usually drive really hard toward the wall where the signs are.
I got a black flag there. I'm gonna have to hit.
For some reason, there is a
That was your fastest
like
lap.
the wall comes out after that, and so I've really had a
Yeah.
hard time adjusting to
31.1.
when to get on the gas coming out of 3 and 4 here. Because if I do it where I normally do, going for the sign, you will plow the wall.
Tripped the wheels when it shifted and just shot me right. Wasn't ready for it. First race, been gone for a couple weeks, so wasn't ready.
30.086. You just hit the fastest lap.
Yeah, no sweat, man. I mean, I just wish iRacing would fix the logic on that.
Yeah, as soon as I hooked it right, I was like, well, that's a lot of people are about to get black, but it was better than coming back in front of the field and wrecking everybody.
Yeah, totally agree.
30.313.
He seems to be gaining on me on entry, which is fine because I'm saving on entry. I noticed I was overdriving just a hair, so to stay on the bottom, I'm lifting a little earlier, using a little bit more he has to rotate, but once he commits to the bottom and I'm already down there, it just kind of checks him up.
30.2
There's not a whole lot he can do. He'll eventually time it right to where he gets the run off, and that's fine. I'm not going to let him pressure me into driving harder than I want to right now.
30.388.
Rolling out of it at the end of the signs. I can definitely go farther than that on entry, but just trying to save what I can, and that's not too slow. So like right here at the end of the sign, that's when I'm rolling out of it.
Caution's out. Any thoughts on pitting or staying out at all? It's closed. Lining up behind the 6.
Now this is where it's going to get tricky.
Get behind the 16.
I'm not going to come in yet, but
Behind the 16.
I
Like
expect
lining
some
up
other
behind
people
the
to come
6.
in, and then we'll see what happens.
Really like that Rex in the 24 decided that after wrecking earlier he would come out of the pits and then immediately wreck.
Lining up behind the pace car.
I just don't want to do it because
Like
we're going to have to stop again anyway.
Yeah, it was definitely worrying me when he came out of the pit.
Yeah, RIP our chances of a green flag run.
We've only been 8 green flag laps.
Hey, Speed, what do you say we catch up here?
Got the lucky dog. Lap down car coming. They could be lining up behind the 14.
I like it where we're at so far. Seemed like we had the one guy behind me, and then there was a gap. So they may be saving their tires for something.
Closed.
Pulling up side, make sure he gets a good look at the one-to-go graphics paint scheme. Sometime after this today, I still need to do a B fixed, and then a couple of open races.
Speed and Rex, are you two related?
See if the oh, got my relative working, but I don't have the standings going across the top. That's unfortunate. I think they did an update, like not iRacing, but Race Lab apps, and sometimes I have to go back in there and reconfigure it. And
One to go.
I did not do that.
25.102. You're going to be on the inside, I believe.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised about that.
Speed. I need you to get a little bit more speedy and get into the right lane, bud. You're on the outside and you're 2 seconds behind the field. Alright, listen, I know you haven't been in first grade yet, but you need to catch up.
Well, to be fair, Scott Speed wasn't very fast either.
I've got a different guy starting on my outside. I'll probably restart about where I did last time.
Are you serious, Speed? Are we really?
Just come to a stop. You might have to just delay the restart.
Remember not to change
I
lanes before the start
tried,
line.
but there was nowhere around me. It was so dumb.
All right, boss man, pace cars off. Pace cars off. Be ready. Green, 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 green.
Dude!
21.028. Outside. You're clear, clear.
I did not get a good run out of 4 there.
31.274.
Gonna have to pick it up for a couple laps here.
.284.
I'll give it the inside. Thanks, Ryan. Yeah, you got it, dude.
Probably go one more lap and then see if we can back it down a hair.
30.08.
Of course, I overdrive entry there. An overdrive exit there. Let's not do that this time, please. Much better.
My God, some of you guys need practice.
.565.
He clipped the apron, it looked like. That was a huge help. I got by him and could get to the bottom, and they couldn't. That was huge for me.
That was a scary turn one.
30.559.
No, you good. I just checked up a little bit for the leader. Almost hit the leader. Checked up, and it just caused a chain reaction.
Caution, caution.
And we'll be coming in this time.
Man, tell me what you got. Pit road is closed. Gonna line up behind the 24.
Wrecked by a lap car. Yeah, this is an insane split. It's just the dumbest I've seen. You got guys going 20 miles per hour in the start. Lap cars racing.
Line up behind the
Lead
pace
lap
car.
cars.
Yeah, I got grilled on the restart.
Coming around at 4. Pit road is open. You're going to be coming around at 4.
Nobody's slowing down for the pace car. Jesus Christ, y'all.
I was afraid they weren't going to come there when I pulled off and they weren't coming. I was like, oh.
Coming at you, fellas. We're 10 away. 5 away. At your mark now. Come on, turn in, turn in. Leave it on me, copy.
96, 95.
Go, man, go, 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 go. One more set of tires. Line up behind the 22.
Kind of close on fuel, so we'll save what we can here, and then if there's an early caution, we won't have to come back out.
Oh, hell yeah, Speed. You stay out, man. You stay out.
So that's what we're going to go with here.
This restart's gonna be a fucking disaster.
Can I get a mic check?
I hear you.
Get that part back there real quick. Yeah, I don't know what the hell the deal with that was. That was insane.
Oh, he's really doing it. What a legend.
Going to be
All right, just
really
so everyone
close on
knows,
fuel. It looks like
I don't
we're
think
5 laps
he
short
knows how
right
to
now.
lead fourth year. And I think he's also, like, starting kindergarten next week. So just be careful.
This obviously won't get us there, but we'll be as good as anybody, so we won't
And here comes
be worried
Carlos.
about anybody doing
I
that. Of
forgot
course,
how long
they
your
might
name
be
is
saving
reporting from
fuel
Mars.
during the long run.
Also, don't help the dude's iRating is only 800. So.
No,
Looking at this with him
really
staying
doing
out,
triple digits.
what I've got to be concerned with is him
Is this
spinning
not
his
split?
tires and coming and taking me out. So I need to
This is
not
the only
pinch him
split, so this is technically
on the
meant for
restart
top and bottom.
and make sure to give him plenty of room.
Oh my god, this is gonna be insane. Wherever I'm starting the round, I'm gonna give you guys room.
Rest in pieces.
Hey Paul, I think you're gonna be lining up behind me. Just, I'm not eager to go here on the start, just so you know.
So I expect the 21 to be slow and
I don't understand why people
spin his tires,
don't have that much experience on here.
and the
Speed
24
or
to
good
go.
idea run.
Well, it's the 4, but 24
One to
up
go.
there.
Gonna go next
And the
time.
24 there to
24.889.
Don't tell him that.
Gonna be on the outside.
Better off starting in third.
go to the inside.
Line up behind the pace car.
Yeah, I mean, like, I get it, he's a kid, probably. But, like, there's practice sessions you can have fun in, or, like, private sessions, or, I don't know, street stocks, maybe. Maybe street stocks and not Gen 4.
We're down to 3.5 laps that I need to save.
The
So
bigger issue is that his parents are paying for this.
Guys, just be careful on the restart. Be ready to brake.
Alright, Speed, the restart zone, just so you know, and I'm not bullshitting you, sorry, I'm not lying to you, it's from the moment the pace car goes in to the green flag. So I recommend hitting the gas as soon as the pace car goes in.
Yeah, just be careful. Try not to run me over here.
Get them all cleaned up there.
But he's
boys.
on
Get
old
those
tires, so
done.
that might cause him to crash.
We'll do a good job of wrecking everybody.
Do what you can. Boss, pace car's
Oh,
off.
you listen to me.
Green flag. Oh, you're going to get him. Come on, come on. 17.211. The leader just did a 25.299 inside. Come here, Mo.
Oh, got by it.
Thirty-one point 123. You are the leader.
He did a much better job middle of the corner there.
What a hero. Thank you, Speed.
Thirty point 227. The car in P3 just hit the fastest lap. 30.059.
That was dumb. There's a lot of skipping going on in here.
Go low, go low. Never mind. Yeah, go low.
30.162.
Gonna get really weird if there's not a caution and people are gonna have issues with fuel. I got super loose. He saw that, tried to attack, and ended up hitting the wall. So both of us lost out on it.
Curtis, man, that was really close.
.376.
Keep overdriving the entry to 1, even though I'm not diving it in too deep, or I don't feel like I'm diving it in too deep. So, got to figure that part out.
Caution. Alright, save your stuff, save a little fuel. Pit road's closed.
Oh no, speed,
Behind
Brett.
24.
No, his brother wrecked.
Line up
Oh,
behind
right.
the pace car.
So get up here to the pace car and then max fuel save, and we should have plenty to the end. Pace car middle back.
Hey, Speed, you should stay out again.
Oh,
Yeah,
This
That's a
should
great
get us.
idea. I
We're
don't
2
think
laps
any
short,
tires,
so I
honestly,
think
at
we're
all.
going to get it here.
Just gas.
I don't think he even needs gas.
Just some wedge, but turn it all the way back to 4.0.
Rex, if you want to do a third person and like see your car, hit these buttons.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 1.
Gonna be in third person for you guys that's low iRacing. Just hit Alt F4.
Yeah, you don't have to race the first person, but if you hit all four, it changes your camera to third person, the chase, so you can see the car. Kind of like Forza view.
It may end up being close on fuel, but
But you have
think-
to hold
I think this will
Alt
be
and then
enough.
hit the S4 button.
You're gonna be lining up behind the 16.
didn't hear anything about the lucky dog, but I wasn't paying attention either.
Heads up. Wait, did they leave or did we get them?
I think one of them actually fell for it. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, the guy was 13. Oh my god.
No, he ran off the pit exit, and I think he gave himself a penalty, so I think he just rage quit.
Well, the 11 was the one that tried to wreck me on 2 restarts ago, so it was some karma.
Closed.
Now we're like right
Like
at
I
it.
said, a
So
lot of stupid.
this is what I'm looking at: 44.7 and
Oh,
44.9
he
left.
should
That's
have quit quickly
that's
and
where
then
I'm
came
looking at
back.
it. So
Good lord. He's gonna be like, you lied to me, bitch. You just made me quit the race.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 1.
Do you think that iRacing would just make a split for them guys only?
Yeah, triple digits, you get your own split, even if it's 1 or 2 people. Lowest I've seen was a 196 iRating on Oval. I don't know how you can get that low.
My buddy was in a official. He shared a screen. This dude had 8 iRating. 8.
Honestly, just put him in a Coke ride. He's got it. He can compete.
never really understood why people
mean,
would
that
want to
should be
go
like
that
a
low.
award
I
if you
mean,
get down to
you're
double
obviously
digits.
trying to get the lowest I rating you can at 8, but
Actually, I think a couple of years ago, I actually tanked my iRating to 0 and started from the bottom and got up to 3. Got up to like 2,993.
25.364. You're on the inside.
I just don't get it.
So close to 3K.
Would you tank it again?
Yeah, I did again.
Alright, you're gonna have to come around at 14.
I kind of want to do that. I've had this account for like 12 years.
It's a challenge.
All right, that should give us plenty.
Can be pretty tight on fuel.
I went and got me an extra gallon because I'm smart. Definitely going to matter.
One more caution and we'll probably be good on gas.
Drag those brakes a
If
little
you
bit.
didn't say anything, I
Keep
didn't
moving, keep
realize
those
they're
rotors.
too short right now.
Pace cars off, big man. We're going to do your thing.
I don't think it's going to matter. Someone's going to wreck in about 10 laps.
Green flag.
He was trying his Jedi mind tricks to get me to stack the field because he's short on fuel and I'm not.
1-3.
There it is.
Caution's out.
Oh, come on.
Make sure you're getting yourself something to drink there, buddy. If your road is clear, somebody run out there
Who
and look
done
at
it?
that. That could be a piece of brake rotor right there. RJ or somebody.
25.
Closed. Line up
Isn't
behind
that
the main car.
wreck for speed? One of us runs.
Line up
I've
behind
never
the
had a
11.
2-hour Gen 4 race, but here we go.
I had a 4.5 hour NIS race at Martinsville. That was miserable.
Line up behind the 11.
Well, that's your problem for trying to do NIS at Martinsville?
Yeah, look, that makes sense.
Pace car in 3.
Closed.
Phil. It's
It's
like,
open, it's open.
just rip the bottom, it's fine.
Alright, you're going to have to come around
Pace car in 3.
Yeah, I started that race 3 laps down because someone thought
So we're
green
fine,
flag
so
had
I'm
come
not
out and just
Gonna
completely
feel safe
destroyed
because.
me. Under
So,
caution.
but what about the green white checker? Well, we'll be
Like,
in
I
for
get why
tires.
they made
so.
this car C-Class, because, you know, you want to have engagement with it. It was such a big deal, but, like, man,
I think it needs to be like B license.
Needs to be A license.
it's the hardest oval car to drive.
It is the hardest
Well,
car to
don't matter
drive.
really what license, because you have guys who tank their iRating to get actually to A class to drive the Cup car, and they had like 800 or 300 or 500.
Yeah, but you at least need to try to get the A class.
14, get the lucky dog.
Getting the C, you can get the C class in a day if you really try hard.
Hard to tell how much saving to do at this point. It's like as much as you can while not losing a position.
Gen 4.
Because I think whoever controls the restarts is
Last year they did the
at
87.
such an advantage at this point
Gen 4 NIS.
that you really don't want to give that up. So
Wish they didn't make that draft master shit fucking setups.
Apparently the thing is that the interface, whatever, the UX, whatever they're using, same reason why Ringmeisters is all open. It's the same limitation. Like, you can't have a rotating car without it being open. It's got to be, or without it being fixed. Sorry, it can't be fixed. It's got to be open.
I hear the Draft Masters races have been a disaster.
Closed.
I mean, it probably is, but I mean, I don't know. I think that should at least been fixed. I mean, I get it, you know, people have fun making subs for shit, but I don't know that shit. I can't make nothing up.
Yeah, I think the way it is that when they're programming it, they're programming 13 weeks, set cars, set up per week, and then, you know, it's the same car package for 13 weeks, but then with Draft Masters, it's 1 week is a different car with this setup, and the next week it's another car with another setup, so it's limited to just the car can change, but not the setup.
Alright, so we're going to have to
It's
come
just
around
two
with
tracks,
one.
Daytona and fucking Talladega. It's not even old school Daytona either.
Yeah, they should have thrown old school Daytona and Atlanta in there. I don't know why they didn't.
I'm not a fan of New Atlanta. Kind of blows.
Yeah, New Atlanta is fucking garbage.
I prefer
Yeah, I mean,
old
they've been
Atlanta,
called
but
Draft Masters.
New Atlanta
They've got
has
tracks on it.
some stuff I like about it. But
It's a shame that we have New Atlanta, but we don't have Auto Club now.
it's cool that it's
Yeah.
a super speedway that's a mile and a half, and there's a couple things you have to change about the way you drive and
Probably in the race, you have
real nuanced stuff, but at the same time, it gets old really quick.
I got a new antenna that I'm working with today, so need to make sure.
So I can kind of see both sides of it there.
And the fact that it's
25.3,
blow my
7,
mind.
6. I think we're going to be on the inside.
You missed out on the Rickman one.
I bet you that was terrible.
My Richmond week went pretty good. That wasn't too bad for me.
I had a lot of fun at Bristol.
Yeah.
Now, if they could bring back Legacy Bristol, I would be very happy. But I don't know if that's possible.
Joe, you're running an IS later tonight?
Nah, I don't like the new car. That's kind of why I've given up on NIS. I just don't want to drive the Gen 7. It's just been this and the B car for me primarily.
I'm with you. I haven't run next gen since they released the car. Why I lied.
I'm going green this
Yeah, I was
time.
going to say, I haven't seen you in NIS in a minute, but makes sense. Some people love it, some people hate it.
Face cuts off. Be ready? You ready?
Yeah, I'm done complaining about
Ready?
NASCAR. It's just
Boss
not for me
man?
at this point. Like the direction they're going, it's okay. It's what they want to do. It's what people want.
green.
It's what it is.
21.143. Inside.
Don't know what it is. Like when I start the race or start the restart, I have such a hard problem getting that momentum through
Go
one.
inside. Inside only. 31.261. Come on, baby, get on it. The leader just did a 31.064. Still inside. Still inside. Still there. 30.275. Still inside.
Oh, I almost looped it there.
Still there. Still inside. 30.331. Very nice work, my man. Lost some laps. Still there.
This is going to be interesting.
Still inside. Still on the inside. Outside. Inside
Good
only.
save.
30.587. Still inside. Hey, looky there. Let's get him. Inside only. Still inside.
That was fun, Ken.
Yeah, it was nice driving.
Clear inside. Working the bottom. Still inside. Still inside.
And thank you, everybody,
Clear,
there
clear.
for giving me room.
30.57. Caution's out.
Oh my god.
What's your car doing, bud? The road's closed.
The 11 car tried to wreck me on purpose, and so I didn't lift. Ridiculous. Go home.
All right, buddy. Line up behind
Well, I
the
think
three.
I'm coming in.
I moved up to the
We'll
wall.
see what
to
he
give him
does.
some room, and he tried to run me into the wall. So, all right.
Hey, who's the right car that literally wrecked me? Because he couldn't stay on track. Thanks.
Hopefully, if I come in, it'll drag a bunch of other people in,
It's open.
and then nobody will have tires left, so that I can't get burned later.
Kind of glad that y'all came out because I think I burned my stuff up.
All right, so it looks like most of them stayed out.
Here we
That
go,
is
guys.
unfortunate for
10
me.
away. 5 away. Shore mark. Now, straight in here. Leaving
Oh,
on
we
me.
have the whole Racos family. Okay, we have Rex, Speed, and Pops.
94,
Aw, that's
94.
actually a little cute. Sorry, Dad.
We really needed more people to come in.
Go, man, go. Go, man, go. The crew, if it wasn't for you guys, we would never even have a shot. You guys are doing a great job. Out of fucking tires. Fucking bullshit with this tire limits. Radio check to the pit crew, guys. 1212. Get behind the 23. All right, we need to be behind the 23.
I'm gonna assume they just have like all chat turned off.
I mean, if I was the dad, I would. I'd turn it off for the kids, but not for me.
Okay. Back to front challenge.
I mean, again, goes back to what we
Initiated.
were saying. It's like kind of cute, but like not the right place to be doing it.
Yeah. Find yourself an unofficial session, you know what I mean? Although I guess, I don't know, unless it was hosted. I guess you'd have to do hosted. Because I guess with this, like, it was pretty obvious that they were all going to be in the
Coming
same
around
room,
at
'cause you knew it
23.
wasn't going to get split.
But even in hosted, you can run AI, so you can run the three of you all together with AI and have fun.
All right, you're going to have to come
Very
around
true.
the 24.
I mean, it's
Oh
better
no, now
to
we're
run AI's race than some of ours.
back here. Okay. Speed's the one they're saying wasn't
If
going.
they are solid, you can lean on them. They don't flipping out as easy for some reason.
Yeah, those AI cars are like rocks. So you hit them and nothing ever happens really.
It's kind of fun. You can just pinball your way through.
Be interesting to see if there's a caution that comes out really quickly. Who the guys that stayed out this time go in?
Came out 13th. Yikes.
Yeah, I was hoping more people would follow.
Yeah, I pitted. I was wondering why I came out 19th. I thought more people came in.
Radio check.
I was gonna pit at 50, you know, or whatever the next caution was around 50, and then for whatever reason I was like, eh.
Yes,
And then
sir.
I'm shocked that a lot of people stayed out with me. So
1.495. One thing to remember.
Well, I just ran my fastest lap of the race, like 2 laps before that call. I was like, I guess it's not a big deal right now.
Right, diving down inside, you're getting into
yeah, I mean, I have one more tire set, but it's only gonna matter if we get 10 laps of green here and then another yellow. Otherwise, I kind of dug my grave.
I think we
just
could be
yellow after
behind
yellow
the
after yellow,
22.
which it could be.
Yeah, I think that was the coin flip laps right there, so I can make arguments for both.
Yeah, there's 3 scenarios that work out for me. We go green for 10 laps, and then green 10 laps.
Getting
yellow,
through here is
yellow,
going
yellow,
to be
yellow the entire way to that.
tricky.
Or it just stays green, and I don't get to that.
So, cue the meme.
I would prefer to stay still green the rest of the way, but it's probably not going to happen, let's be real.
Do our thing, boss man.
I can't pass on the inside here, so.
Ready. Green. The lead just did a 25.295. 2 wide outside, 1 outside. 16.853. Still outside. 2 wide outside. 1 only out there. 2 wide outside, 1 outside. Clear. Outside. Clear high.
I don't want to direct this dude, but he needs to get out of the way.
2 outside. Clear. Caution.
Wrecking.
How was your forward drive there towards the end of that little
Maybe
run?
some of those guys will come in now.
Close. You're going to have to come around the pace car.
Yeah.
The 21 car started all of that.
Was it 21 one of the kids? Yep.
Yeah, speed didn't go on the start, and everyone was going 3-4 wide and screwed us all up.
You know, you can just run hosted next race with that AI and that run out
Hopefully,
race. Thank you.
about half of the people in front of me come
I'm
in
honestly
for tires
surprised
now,
we made it to turn 4.
and we can get it through there.
Hey, Ken, how bad's my nose?
I didn't hear pits for open there, Earl. Did you say it? I did, man. I got it late, too. 10-4.
Come up beside me here.
Come in, you be behind at 6. Coming around at 4.
So how many cautions are we at now?
I don't see any damage. Your right side scraped up, but your nose is fine.
Alright, because I'm the one that ended up fucking wrecking pops, so dude. Jesus.
So what happened to the yellow? I mean, we made it a whole lap.
It was on coming off turn 4. There's 2 guys that were trying to get past the slower cars, and they just came up into each other and spun.
Yeah, the slower car saw me trying to dive to the inside, so he was trying to give me room there, but then he looks up in his mirror and they were coming up on the outside, and it was just kind of stuck in the middle of guys trying to split him.
I'm going to have a lap down car
Who's
coming.
the first on tires? Is it still you, Ken? Up in 12th.
No, sir. Looks like P8. I got held up pretty good.
Get behind the 25.
I have fresh tires, but I'm back here at 16.
I mean, it'll be interesting to see because I didn't feel any slower. I don't know about you, Ryan.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just trying to manage right now because when Ken and I battled, I was sawing the wheel and working the right rear.
Yeah.
And my tires were at 94% when we pit, so you guys should be good for a bit.
Yeah, and now we're, heat cycled and it's cooled off, so that's now where it's just got to be one or two laps in a yellow, one or two laps in a yellow. That's my only chance.
I don't know, man. We'll see. I'm telling you. I was running my fastest lap like 6, 7, 8 laps into a run, so. The fall off, even though the tires are wearing, they're not falling off weird.
Yeah, it helps when you don't have a lot of green flag racing.
Yeah, but even like before when I pitted the first time, I think my right rear was on the 93, but again, I was still coming off one of my fastest laps like that, so. At this point, dude, I think we made our bed, and it is what it is.
Yeah,
I'll probably get a top 5 here. I don't
around.
think we're gonna get any better than that.
Yeah, throw us back another cent. Give me a penny for every set I don't use.
Just because it's tire model stuff.
And that's because we are
It's
fourth
on the next gen. You
fourth
gotta
on the new
run
tires.
at 40%
So winning first on the new
for
tires
most of
came
the
out
race.
fourth. That's how bad I got
Because you have a
screwed
Gen
on
4 car
the
with an
inside.
Arctic
And I
tire.
could have driven through some people, but I didn't want to do that.
They need to bring back Goodyear and Hoosier and all the other
One to
manufacturers.
go. Looks like you should line up on the inside.
The good thing about this is we're behind the
yeah,
one.
something
He's
like
on fresh
that.
tires, so he can kind of, I can just follow him through and let him worry about
I do miss racing with you, Ryan. I may give the
Let
chance
him worry
another
about
chance
making the
to, like,
holes, and I can
try
just
figure
run
out,
through
but
it.
I don't know.
Yeah, once they add more horsepower, I'll consider it. But right now, 670 or something, or 650.
Yeah, that's why I don't do it. It's just, they push that thing back to 750, 800 preferably, then we'll talk. But
There's some tracks that I love with the next gen, and there's some tracks I hate, like Michigan, Fontana, like some of those bigger tracks aren't that great. But man, let me tell you, Daytona week, Talladega week, Atlanta week, I love the next gen car. It's such a good, at least in iRacing. And then Phoenix, I'm looking forward to Phoenix in 2 weeks.
Phoenix is my home track, and I hate
Clean that thing out real well. Give those tires a good scrub.
Homestead should be the series finale.
Pace cars off. Be ready. All right, pace cars off, boss. Get on them. Green.
Inside line got a horrible jump there.
The leader just did a 18.837, 15.27. Outside, outside. Still there, man, outside. Clear. Caution, caution.
Come on.
You can look at your steps for me right there. They're
Well,
close.
wrecking under caution,
Ooh.
slow up.
You're going to be lining up behind
They'll
me.
still get their spots back.
Ernie.
Joe, I think we're going to be okay.
I think the 5's on fresh tires behind me.
He is, but
Yeah, we may not win, but, we're up here.
That's all that
Get
matters.
behind the one.
But yeah,
Looks like you'll be lining
I
up
guess
behind
not
the
just continue the
13.
conversation, right? Because what else is there to do? But I just,
We really,
Especially now
really
driving
did
this
not
car,
need
like every single
caution.
track I'm excited to go to. Some more than others, but every one I'm excited about because I know it's going to be fun. I don't want to have to like commit to a season and know that half the time I'm going to be miserable at this point. Like, I just feel like there's better things I could be doing. Like, I don't want to, like, it's just a hobby for me at this point. I want to have fun while I'm doing it, otherwise what's the point?
Yeah, I've noticed this car.
I really thought they would have got it worked out and would be more yellow or green. Would be more green, but they're
2019
stacking them up some, and
like it's very similar.
that time they didn't.
Very true.
As the 13 almost takes out the 1.
Yeah, I mean, it's for me, it's more 2013 or back to the COG days. I mean, I don't know if you guys ran those cars, if you remember it, but like the original Gen 6 and the Cot, this is, you know, this actually handles a bit better.
Yeah, I just like that you can race on the right rear and like that.
Got one coming
Like
outside. Be aware of
these
that.
are like, I don't know, this setup feels right. It's my first race in it, and then I raced Chicagoland twice when we were there, and I got like a first and a second, and it was just
All right, we need to
so
be
good.
behind.
We really got screwed
Just felt right.
on the
It was,
restart
like,
that
just
time because the
enough
inside, I
snug
saw him
where the
going, and
middle
it's like,
tight,
we've got to
and then
go.
you can
You
get
can
it
see the
to
4. He
rotate.
just went right on by
But I
us,
made a
and
move
he's
on
up there
10
now.
earlier where right off a restart, I just kept on my gas, getting the car to turn. It was getting tight. I would have wrecked Ken, but I was getting the rear to slide out, and I got underneath him out of 2. But like at the next gen, like once you're tight, like you're not getting it to turn.
Exactly. I just like a car that I can control with the throttle more, and not just for how bad I want to drive through the right front. Just like, I hate having to nurse a tight race car. It's just not fun for me. And I feel like the Gen 7 is just inherently tight, whereas these cars aren't inherently. It's like, that's the thing. It's like these cars always fire off loose, and then you have to tighten them up, where like the Gen 7, every NASCAR since like 2014, it feels like it just fires off. Like, it's just built tight. You know what I mean? Like, these are built loose, and those are built tight.
We're going to be fighting for a top 10 here.
Exactly. And like I
Especially if
said,
there's
you
another
gotta
caution.
find that line where if you push it hard enough, it'll get tight, but it'll turn. But if you push it too much, it'll just be loose. And so you got to find that middle ground, and it's fun with these.
I mean, the biggest thing is that they're skewed a bit. I mean, the rear end it's not drastic like it used to be, but it's you know, the rear end housing is moved over to the right a bit, and that's just kind of the difference. I'd be interested to see what the Gen 7 feels like if you move that rear end housing over a bit.
They'll probably spin out even quicker because they barely have any side force.
Yeah. I don't think these have a ton either. I mean, it's not, but they're just built different. They're built different.
I don't know enough about cars
They
to
had an extra year
contribute
to work on the next gen car, and it
to
was
this
really-
conversation.
it was a
I would
pile
like
of
to,
shit.
but I don't know enough about them.
I don't know what season you guys watched last year. Everything except the short tracks were great, and the road.
Well, that's the thing. Like, that's why I couldn't complain about it, because I was like, man, the car's giving good racing. People like it. The crowds are back. I just don't. So, like, it was one thing when it was a Gen 6, and pretty much everybody agreed that it
We
was
got one to
absolute
go now,
dog
Earl?
shit. But, I mean, they brought out a race car that people like,
You will
and I
be in
just
the
don't have
bottom
it.
this
It's
time.
not my taste. So.
24.
I meant from more of a safety aspect.
2.
Oh, well, yeah, that was stupid. Like, let's bring out a race car.
Yeah, there's
that will
only
regularly
four
turn, you know,
four cars
190
on
miles an hour with
the
it,
old
not having
tires.
a couple of them. Genius.
So we got to be super
Yeah,
racy
safety
here.
is always, it's never an end goal. It's always continuing. So they have made good progress, but this sucked. It ruined Kurt's season, and I'm still upset about that.
Well, we suck at restarts, so let's get a bunch of them to practice, I guess.
You guys sound like you're in pain.
Oh, that's gonna suck.
Come down there and pitch here. That. Yeah, we're working on it, Earl. We're trying to get Cody figured out. Stuff's messed up.
Too much Modelo.
Ah, man. Pace car's off. Be ready. Ready. Green.
That should be a black flag for the 3.
Outside, 20.017. Still outside. The lead just did a 23.775. Still out there. And clear. Outside quarter. Still out there. Clear outside if you want it. 32.002. How about that? The top 10. Outside. Still outside. Still there on your quarter outside. Clear. Outside. Still out there, man. Still there at your door. Still outside. 30.372. Clear high. Caution's out.
Second.
If your road is clear, somebody run out there and look at that. That could be a piece of brake rotor right there. RJ
Well,
or something.
that helped us because we were so far back.
Close.
Yeah, I don't know. I just
Looks
ran
like you
30
should be
flat. I don't
lining
know
up
what's
behind
happening.
the 4.
Yeah, somebody like overshot the corner and just wiped out the guy in front of him, and I was on the bottom, and it looked like the guy above me, he came down to avoid it, but I was already there, and he ended up getting
All right,
caught
looks
up
like
to
you're
it.
going to be lining up behind the 4.
Not a good safety race.
Yeah, I got the 4X from earlier, but that was it. Well, it'll be what, 9 to go when
The
we
road is open.
come back, something like that.
Nah, these next 10 laps can't get by fast enough.
This is really taking an hour. We just hit the hour mark. The last lap was 59.
Yeah, this is bad.
Well, now we're back to me and Tristan are the top 2 on new tires. So
Yeah, if we keep wrecking, tops and speed might come out.
How much time do we have left on the clock? 'Cause I know there's a time limit, right?
Yeah, we have plenty of time. That's not going to be a factor.
All right, cool.
24, get the lucky dog. Car coming to the outside.
Now, if you wanted to run the next ARCA race, you got 2 minutes to sign up.
Old Rex is getting his lap back.
Yeah, I think I'm just going to do some housework after this is over.
Looks like you should be lining up behind the
Yeah,
24.
basically. I was hoping I would have time to vacuum the house before the cup race starts. Oh well. Figuring I'd have half an hour.
What was the broadcast? 2:30 Eastern?
maybe we can still get a top 5 out of this.
Green flag is probably 2:37:41, something like that.
Oh yeah.
For the most part, I
I
didn't
thought the
want
green flag
cautions,
was
but we
just
needed that
fine.
one because we had gotten so far back.
Oddly enough, this is not the worst race I've been in. There was a race maybe 3 or 4 weeks ago. I forgot what track off the top of my head, but we only had 3 green laps. Here's a Gen 4 race. 3 green laps in the whole race.
I think I would have just jumped out the window.
I ended up winning, so it wasn't too bad, but hell, even at Wilkesboro, we had more than 3 green laps.
I had good races, I will say. Again, I think it's probably because I do a lot of races like in the morning and there's like maybe 10, 15 people. So my experience is
This is a
drastically
very
different.
different race than
Yeah,
the
a lot
one
of
that
the
I
races
won.
overnight are actually a lot of
There
fun.
was-
When I was younger, I used to race. Like,
I
you
don't
know,
remem-
at 2
I
in
don't
the
think there
morning,
was a
and I would
caution
always
early.
race
There
with
may
my
have been
friend
like
Sammy
one
from
early.
Finland, and he was always fun to race
Then
with.
there was one during green flag stop, so I never had to make a green flag
Oh, I
stop.
meant the- I
And then
meant
there was like one
like
after that, and that was it.
7 in the
So
morning or
there was a lot of green
I
flag
guess
runs
8:30
there,
for these.
and here we're just pacing around.
get like maybe just enough to have a official field run green the whole way.
I think the minimum you can have is like 7 cars for it to count.
I think it's 6, but yeah, it has to be at least 7. I mean, it's 6 or 7, whatever it is.
It's 6.
Yeah, I won a Watkins Glen race because we only had 6 cars and everyone except me crashed.
Still counts.
A 1 to go. You're on the outside.
The only fear I have with
29.4,
real life NASCAR now is that they're going to change the Xfinity car to be more like a Cup car. I really hope they just leave it alone.
Yeah, I love the Xfinity car.
Now, I don't like the people trying to drive it in the B6 lobbies, but they are fun to drive.
Alright guys, let's go 10 laps without a caution.
I mean, really don't have to do 9.
Yeah, true.
I'm way off the pace here, guys, so I'm just gonna, I guess, stay kind of in the middle. If you want to pass me on the outside, I'm not sure who that is behind me.
All right, see what we can get here.
Going green? Yes, we are. Let's make sure we're taking care of our tires. Pace cars off, be ready. Be ready. Ready. Pace cars off, be ready. Green, 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 green.
Too worried about blocking the run from behind. I didn't notice that we were going.
The lead just did a 15.5.
Thank you for that start.
11.62.
I'm a retard.
I mean that sincerely, like, the jump start actually helped us.
Don't know that I'll back out of that again.
30.858.
So I either went high there to get a better run or because I overdrive the corner. I'll let you guys decide.
The car in P1 just set the fastest lap. 30.042.
Well, clearly not coming in for tires was the better call.
Whoa!
30.425. Outside. Outside is clear.
12, you are blinking.
Outside.
Oh, that completely
Outside.
fucked me.
Still outside. Still outside. Still there. 30.64. It's going well. Keep at it. Did a great job, Buck. Keep on hustling there. You're clear.
Let's just stay green now. Hell.
.449. Great job, buddy. Nice and patient. Great job.
Lap car, go high.
That's the one that wrecked me. Just FYI.
.30.374. The lead just did a 30.559. Two to go. 30.518.
Let's just get that white.
There, Jen.
White flag this time. 30.446.
Gonna tell him good win, but I don't want to do it too early. Wait till we get around this turn. Good win, good race.
What a meme. Good finish, Joe. That was fun. Well, I don't know if it was fun, but...
Thank God this race
Checker
is
flag.
over.
Solid effort today, guys.
I
Thank
mean,
you.
you know, just like old times. It felt good for once, eh, buddy?
Yeah, it works out. It all works out. Good finish, Ken. Good comeback there.
I appreciate it, man. But yeah, staying out was the right call.
Yeah, I mean, it only worked out because of the talent in this field.
For anybody that wants to relive this glorious race, tomorrow go to Campbell Racing and it'll be up there on YouTube.
Here we come, fellas. 10 away now. We're coming through by the truck. Coming your way, fellas.
Park it, see what tires were, and do a nice little recap here.
Go, man, go. Go, go. Good job, Andrew. Go, go. Hard, hard, hard.
First off, see what tires were, 95, 94. So yeah, treating them right definitely worked out. There was some shady stuff going on there in the last couple laps. I need to go back and look at.
Interesting at the end there for you, but
Yeah,
it was a
so
10 car, I think it was.
that'll do it
Really
from Nashville
flipped you off
Superspeedway.
at the start there, kinda got
Congrats to Ryan on the win, and yeah, definitely staying out was the call. I did not think we were going to get that many cautions there at the end, but we did. But anyway, congrats to Ryan on the win, Joe on P2, and me finishing out the final podium spot. So not quite where we wanted, but better than expected after we got all the cautions. So definitely take that. So anyway, that will do it from here. Thanks for watching.